kids. Today we're going to be talking about how to use a capo, and this is a supplementary video to the guitar lesson ebook that you can find at yourguitarsage.com. In that ebook you're going to find lessons on strumming, about how to read charts, how to use a capo, your basic open chords. Basically it's about a 25-page document or so, with about half of those being charts, that example charts, but about half of that is going to be specifically show you how to use a capo, some basic open chords to play millions of songs. We'll also give you access to hundreds of charts that I have done personally online. So check that out at yourguitarsage.com. And okay, so let's jump into it. This is a capo. If you haven't seen it before, for those of you that are trying to learn about capos, this is a shub. That's the brand name, a shub. And this is a G7. That's what I'm going to be using today. Basically, what a capo is, it's a little device that musicians use on stringed instruments. And what it does is it allows you to play in different keys without having to play a bunch of bar chords or a bunch of frustrating chords that are just hard to handle. So for instance, if you know your basic chords here, I'm going to just throw some basic chords out here. We got a G, a D, and a C. Okay. Well, let's say we wanted to play this in a totally different key. Say we wanted to play this up a half step. And again, half steps are each fret. Okay. A whole step would be the difference between two frets. So let's say we wanted to play this progression, D, C, again G, D, C. Okay, if we wanted to do that, then it works. That was in the key of G there, G, D, and C. If we wanted to do this, say, a whole step up higher, then we take this and we move it, this being the nut, we're going to go up one whole step. So half step, whole step, and take our capo, put it on there, clamp it down. Now, when you're using a capo, you want to make sure that you're not, well, this specific capo here, you can adjust how hard it's clamping onto the guitar. Same thing with the shub. With things like the Kaisers and a little bit more affordable capos, they just kind of clamp on there. That's fine for the most part with acoustic guitars, but with electrics you'll find that it puts the guitar strings out of tune just a little bit. So these are nice, adjustable. So we're going to put this here at the 2nd fret, right? 0, 1, 2. We're going to put this at the 2nd fret. Now what we can do is we can play those same chords, but we're playing them in a different key. Now, of course, I'm not going to play the chords down here because I got this capo in my way now, right? I'm going to play it up. So if I put my capo up a whole step, now I'm putting my hands up a whole step as well. So we got, here's a G, D, and a C. Okay? G, D, C. Except they're not G's, D's, and C's anymore because we just changed key. Okay? So, that's what sometimes you'll see charts and what have you on the internet, and it'll say capo 3, G, C, and D. Well, that means capo 3, G, C, and D. But we're really not in the key of G anymore because we've used this capo. It's kind of like electronically tuning your keyboard up or something like that. Okay, that's how to use capos. I've got a whole lesson on how to use capos and like how to transpose and know what key you're in. If you're playing a particular tune and it says, hey, you're in the key of D here, D would be like a D, G, and an A. That if I wanted to say play that same thing with a C feel, I could go C, F, G, but with capo in it at the 2nd fret. So I know that was probably a little bit confusing to you without showing you the theory behind it. But check out the guitar lesson at yourguitarsage.com. I go into it in detail. So anyhow, that's it for today. Thanks so much for stopping by, and keep checking the site out. I'm going to be adding more videos at least weekly. All right, have a good one.